Hey everyone, it's Mario Vegas and welcome back to the channel. This time we will gonna take a look at the ZTZ-20, which is a tier 10 premium Chinese main battle tank. Straight away, this machine is brilliant. It is brilliant. Look at that. Let's start with ammo. Ammo versatility, AP, heat, and phosphorus anti-tank guided missiles. Lot of choices, good versatility of ammunition. Next one, let's pay attention to modules. This machine has improved gun stabilizer, which gives 20% accuracy while moving. This is absolutely great for tank. And next one, upgraded fire control system sensors that reduces the accuracy penalty from firing and traversing the hull. Well, it's very useful for players who play flanking, and this machine can do flanking, but this is what we're gonna take a look a little bit later on at mobility. All right, let's carry on. Next good thing about this one is 3 special abilities. Override. Override ability better suits for flanking because it does not reduce camo factor. Next ability, top speed. Great ability, but it better suits for close combat because it has longer duration and it improves hull traverse. A lot of choices here as well at the ability tab. Alright, and next one is rapid fire, which suits only for close combat because it reduces your accuracy drastically. But it's very useful for close combat fights. Alright, we will set up this vehicle in this review for 2 different guns. Yeah, this vehicle has 2 gun options. There will be 2 setups with 2 commander choices, 2 retrofit sets, and 2 different, quite different tactics. Alright, let's start with 125mm smoothbore cannon and take a look. Aim time average, reload average, and depression elevation average. Not bad, but average. Let's switch on like that. Alright, regarding ammunition, 125mm gun has armor-piercing, fin-stabilized discharging sables with depleted uranium penetrators. That gives fire chance bonus 25%. It has average penetration, but good damage, and average DPM, and accuracy is average as well for this ammunition. But it has good characteristic, and this is a fire chance bonus 25%. Alright, next one is a heat. Heat has great penetration rates and good damage. However, DPM is still only 8,000 per minute. It's not small DPM, but it is because bit longish reload time. Yeah. This machine has average to long reload times. Alright, next one, what I would like to pay attention to is this machine has white phosphorus anti-tank guided missiles capability, which is great addition to ammo versatility because this ammunition can penetrate and cause damage on multiple targets at once. Whichever targets you hit with this ammunition in targeting zone. And it's useful for clustered targets and especially in PvE mode, but in PvP matches it turned out quite useful as well in actually in quite different situations. Alright, let's switch back to the 140mm gun and take a look. 140mm gun has long aim time, long reload time, 10 seconds. It's quite long, and aim time 2.72 seconds long as well. Same depression and elevation, nothing to add about that. Let's take a look at ammunition, what this bigger gun has. Armored piercing fin stabilized discharging sables. However, these ones does not have depleted uranium penetrator, so there isn't any fire chance bonus firing with these ones. Let's take a look at next ammunition type, which is heat, and it has great penetration and great damage rates. However, DPM, look at that. DPM is even smaller than that one what we have with 125mm gun, and it is only because this long reload time. Only because of that, because damage is much higher, penetration much better, so it's better ammunition, but the reload time it's longer. All right, and accuracy for this one is you can still fire in long distances, but you should be careful not to be too enthusiastic with moving targets. All right, and anti-tank guided missiles with phosphorus. Well, stats looks like they stay the same, and same gaming principles regarding this ammunition. So far about the ZTZ-20, it looks like ammo versatility is great. Would you agree? It's great. This machine has great heat penetration and great heat damage rates. That's all good. But we definitely must do something about accuracy. This is one issue. Aiming time and reload time if we want to compete with others on a battlefield. However, I tested this machine with this 140mm gun. This longish reload time takes away your damage rates overall, because while you're reloading, your opponents, your teammates hitting the target, and sometimes you just are too late to deal with the target. But this machine is great. What do you think about that? All right, defense. This machine has average hit point pool, yeah, 3,400, but it's average for tier 10 main battle tanks, and some main battle tanks in tier 10 have more than that one. Overall, look at these stats. These are absolutely stunning and great, and these are not only numbers that are great, because this machine can really withstand quite a lot of punishment, especially a frontal punishment. And another good thing about protection, that ZTZ-20 has so-called NERA, non-explosive reactive armor, which additionally gives additional protection to this main battle tank. However, it reduces with every incoming hit. This is something to bear in mind. Alright, if we look at ZTZ-20 in armor calculator and taking as opponent ZTZ-20, another same tank because its capabilities of firing is great, then we can see that ZTZ-20 has excellent frontal protection and partial side protection, which very much suits for corner fights and fighting in an urban environment. If we switch our opponent to T-15 Armata and check anti-tank guided missiles, then we can see that ZTZ-20 has quite a good side protection and excellent frontal protection, which again very much suits for corner fights and fighting in a city environment. Regarding autocannon armed piercing ammunition, this tank has excellent frontal and partial side protection, so protection is great. And of course this tank has automatic hard kill APS as well. But now let's carry on with mobility and look at these stats, and these are not just numbers. This tank can really fly on the field. Excellent top speed, 90 km/h. acceleration 4.81 seconds, and hull traverse 43.93 seconds. Guys, this tank's mobility is just amazing. When you drive this tank, when you play this tank, it feels like you're playing light tank, not main battle tank with very, very sturdy protection and big gun. Okay, let's carry on with utility and look at these stats. There are good things and bad things. 27% camo with installed camouflage skin. It's great. It's very good for tank. However, vision range 365. It is not sufficient for self-spotting. Alright, it is something to bear in mind. And regarding targeting, last stat to look at is turret traverse, which is average 41.2 degrees per second. Alright, let's summarize all pros and cons what we got about this tank. It has great ammunition versatility, right? Another good thing was improved gun stabilizer, which gave us a plus 20% accuracy while we moving. Another good installment on this tank is a fire control system sensors that reduces accuracy penalties from firing and traversing the hull. It is absolutely great. For 140mm gun, there are good penetration, great, excellent penetration and damage rates. This tank has anti-tank guided missile capability with white phosphorus warheads, which gives you a great advantage in many situations. This tank has a so-called NERA, non-explosive reactive armor, which is great addition to its protection. Next one, its maximum speed just shines. Would you agree? 90 kilometers per hour for a main battle tank is just amazing. Well, and yeah, one bit I forgot about this tank's protection is that this tank has unmanned turret. That's mean that you will receive the reduced damage rates from incoming projectiles that target your turret. So that's good. And finally, this tank has great, for tanks, great camo. Alright, cons. Straight away, vision. Vision is one con. What do you think? We must probably do something about that. Another one, it's already mentioned 140mm gun. Aim time, reload time, and insufficient accuracy. Insufficient accuracy, especially for this tank, and especially accuracy regarding heat ammunition, which we can see is .139. Not for long range sniping, definitely not for that. So guys, we have dilemma. We have two guns, but we have only one tank, right? Which gun to pick? What do you think? Which gun are you picking? Write that in the comments. But if we pick 125mm gun, in my opinion, we got rid of three cons right away. What do you think? We got rid of aim time problem, reload time problem, and accuracy issues, right? And we can use armed piercing fin stabilized discharging sables with depleted uranium that gives us 25% fire chance bonus with 125mm gun. And with 125mm gun we can take our tank even to close combats or probably even duels if we improve our reload time even more. And if necessary, we can fight from longer distances as well, because we have better accuracy. But if we want to fight from longer distances, we must invest into vision retrofits or something to do with vision otherwise. However, if we pick 140mm gun, then we definitely must do something about already mentioned, I guess twice, aim time, reload time, accuracy. But I think if we pick 140mm gun, this one, then probably we could configure our ZTZ-20 as long range heavy fire platform. What do you think about that? Let's see how we can fix all these issues with retrofits, crew skills, and commander choices. What would be your choice? Write down that in the comments. But now let's carry on with the first choice, with the first gun. It is 125mm one. And let's aim to configure our tank, our ZTZ-20, more capable for close combat, duels, and ranged attacks as well. So basically, let's make this tank with 125mm gun more kind of universal tank. All right. For a commander, I would suggest 3 choices, actually. Either Douglas to improve reload time and increase damage rates, Sabrina to increase module damages and get vision boost a little bit and camo boosts, or even Rachel. But Rachel is more suitable, in my opinion, for PvE matches, because in PvE matches you have much larger quantity of close range targets. And in this case, Rachel will give us a great reload time boosts, which is actually very much needed for this tank. Okay, let's pick skills for a crew. Let's start with driver. For driver, I would suggest off-road driving to increase acceleration on off-road surfaces for 20%, and smooth ride to increase accuracy for 10% while we're moving. And it will be very useful for close combat and city fights and flanking. Actually, flanking is one gameplay style what you can play with this tank, because let's remember about this 90 km/h maximum speed and quite impressive 4.81 second acceleration, and halt reverse as well, which is more suitable for close combat and duels. It is great tank, believe me. Let's carry on with a gunner, and for gunner I would suggest quick draw to improve aim time, which is very much needed to improve on this tank, and another one, sharpshooter skill to improve accuracy. Especially it will be useful when you will switch to heat ammunition and yeah, in longer ranges. With 125mm gun, I would suggest to pick fast retrofit optics. Optics to increase our vision range by 35%, and the next one, telescopic lenses to increase vision by 70 meters while we are stationary. So both these retrofits will push our vision up to 470 meters while we are standing. Next retrofit, I would suggest improved barrel lining that will improve reload time by 12.5% and accuracy by 5.5%, which is great. Would you agree? And last one, advanced muzzle reference system that will give us 10.5% accuracy boost. All right. And special ability. Yeah, right. Special ability. Special ability, my choice would be rapid fire, to use it when we would be dragged into the close range duels. All right, what do you think about previous setup? Can it work? I think probably it can. All right, and now let's carry on with 140mm gun, the bigger one, with aim to make our ZTZ-20 as long range medium range, I would say. It's not a typical long range, it's medium range heavy weapon fire platform. For crew, I would suggest same skills. They are applicable for this gun as well. As a special ability though, I would suggest override. And override can be useful for rapid relocations and probably retreats. However, I pick this rapid fire for this setup, and to be honest, I'm working with this heavy gun not only in a medium ranges but even in close combat. Yeah, but of course I am not in the front of the fight. I have always a couple of my teammates are around myself, because let's remember we have very long reload time, and during that reload time we are quite vulnerable if we will gonna be flanked, because as always every tank's rear and this part of hull is very vulnerable. Regarding retrofits, I would suggest improved barrel lining to improve reload time and accuracy, reload time by 12.5% and accuracy by 5.5%, improved drive to improve aim speed by 10% and turret traverse by 5%. We have average turret traverse, but it will be handy to have 5% more as well. And advanced muzzle reference system to increase accuracy even more for 10.5%, sorry, and this one, which gives aim speed and accuracy improvement by 5% each. So regarding command, for this 140mm gun, I would suggest same Douglas to improve reload time and increase damage rates. Definitely another great choice would be Sabrina, because she will give module damage boost addition to already good damage rates on this gun with this high caliber ammunition. And third one could be for those who wanna just take this tank to tank destroyer positions and work like you know, high caliber tank destroyer. But I'm not suggesting that, because this tank is great. It's great for flanking, it's great for medium to close range combat, but it can do some sniping as well. Well, if you want, because third choice, Victor. Victor can increase camo bonuses up to 39%. We have 27 now. If we pick Victor, it will increase over 40% our camo rating. So totally we will get 40%, something around that. And that is great for sitting in tank destroyer spots and playing this tank from there. But however, you will not enjoy the game. I promise you will enjoy the game taking this tank to medium to close range combat and playing that as versatile fire platform. However, remember, not go alone, because this tank has long reload time. Otherwise, it's absolutely great. Alright, what do you think, guys, about this tank? How you play it and how you setting it up? It's very interesting. Share your opinion, because every single player configures vehicles and play vehicles differently. So share your opinion in the comments. That is it for this episode. Thank you for watching and following Tank Zone. Do not forget to subscribe, and you are very welcome to follow the link on the screen and watch next episode. I wish you a good luck, health, peace, and success in your gaming, and I will catch you in the next episode.